If you're over 65 and walking is pretty much the only exercise you do, I'm gonna say something that might not sit well with you. Walking alone is not enough anymore. Now wait before you click away. I'm not saying stop walking. Walking is great. It's good for your heart, good for your mood, good for your circulation. I'd never tell anyone to stop. But here's the thing nobody talks about. After you hit 60, something shifts inside your body. Your muscles start ignoring low-effort movement. Scientists call it anabolic resistance. Basically, your muscles go, yeah, we've seen this before, we don't need to respond to this. And walking falls into that category. So you could be walking 8,000 steps a day, eating your vegetables, doing everything right, and still losing muscle. Like 1 to 2% a year, that's real. That's not me making it up, that's published research. And that explains something I keep seeing: people who are active, who care about their health, who do everything they're told, but they still can't get off the couch without using their hands. They still grab the railing on stairs. They still have that quiet fear of what happens if I fall. That's not because they're lazy, that's not because they're old, it's because their muscles aren't getting the right signal. Walking tells your heart keep going, but it doesn't tell your muscles we still need you. That's a different signal, and that's what we're gonna fix today. I've got 3 exercises for you. They come from some really interesting Eastern longevity practices, stuff that's been used in communities where people stay strong and independent well into their 80s and 90s. No gym, no equipment, less than 10 minutes. And if you're watching this thinking, okay, I'm in, I want to try, just drop a comment, right? I'm in. That's it. 2 words, I read them, all of them genuinely. Let's get into it. Exercise 1, the grounded hold. Alright, first one, I call it the grounded hold. Some people call it an invisible chair sit, a wall squat, whatever you want to call it. Here's what it actually is. You're gonna stand in front of a chair, a real sturdy chair, and you're gonna lower yourself like you're about to sit down, but you don't sit. You stop right before your butt touches the seat, and you hold. That's it, that's the exercise. Now I know what you're thinking, that's too simple. Yeah, it looks simple, but try holding it for 5 seconds when you're 68 years old and your quads haven't been challenged in years. It's a different story. Here's why this works so well. When you hold a position, when you don't move, you just stay there, your muscles have to fire in a completely different way. It's called isometric contraction. And for older adults, it's actually more effective at waking up those fast-twitch muscle fibers than most regular exercises. Those are the fibers you need when you trip, when you stumble, when you need to catch yourself. And here's the part that gets me: the ability to stand up from a chair without using your hands. That's literally one of the tests doctors use to predict whether someone will stay independent or not. Like, that's a clinical marker. So this isn't just a leg exercise. This is you practicing independence every single day. How to do it? Stand right in front of your chair, feet about hip width, push your hips back, bend your knees, lower yourself slowly, and stop just before you touch the seat. Maybe an inch or 2 above it. Hold, breathe, feel your thighs working, then stand back up. Slow, controlled. Do 5 of those. If you need to rest between each one, rest. No rush. Build up to 3 rounds, maybe 3 days a week. And look, if your knees are bothering you, put a cushion on the chair so you don't have to go as low, or just don't go as deep. It doesn't matter how low you go. What matters is that you do it regularly. That's what builds the strength back. Exercise 2, the counter press. Okay, number 2. This one's about your upper body, and I want to explain why it matters more than people think. Let me paint a picture. You slip in the bathroom, you go forward. What catches you? Your arms. What pushes you back up if you hit the ground? Your arms. What helps you get out of bed every morning, push open a heavy door, carry groceries? Your upper body does way more work than you give it credit for. And after 60, it weakens fast, not just the muscles, but the connection between your brain and your muscles, the speed at which your body can react. So we're gonna do a push-up, but not on the floor, on your kitchen counter. This is different from a wall push-up. Wall push-ups are fine, but honestly, for most people, they're too easy. There's not enough resistance to actually change anything. The counter gives you that sweet spot, enough challenge to make your chest, shoulders, and triceps actually work, but not so much that it wrecks your wrists or shoulders. How to do it? Face your kitchen counter, hands flat on the edge, about shoulder width apart. Step your feet back a foot or 2, your body should be on a slight angle. Now bend your elbows, lower your chest toward the counter slowly, like 2-3 seconds down, and press back up. That's 1 rep. Do 8 to 10 of those, take a breath, do another round, maybe a third if you feel good. And here's the thing: if it feels too easy, just step your feet back more. If it's too hard, step closer. You adjust to your body, not the other way around. Do this 3 times a week. Within a few weeks, you're gonna notice something. Getting out of bed feels a little easier. Pushing things feels a little less hard. Your arms feel like they belong to you again. That's not a small thing, that's a big deal. Exercise 3, the step back. Last one, and honestly, if you only do one exercise from this whole video, make it this one. It's a step back like a reverse lunge but supported. You hold onto a chair or a counter and you step one foot straight behind you. Lower yourself a little bit, then come back. Now let me tell you why this matters so much. Most dangerous falls for people over 65 don't happen going forward. They happen when you lose balance going backward or sideways, when something unexpected happens and your body doesn't know how to react. And think about it, everything we do is forward, walking is forward, stairs are forward. We almost never train our body to handle backward movement, so when it happens in real life, you're not ready. This exercise fixes that. When you step back slowly with control, you're training all those muscles in the back of your legs, glutes, hamstrings, calves, but more importantly, you're training your brain. You're teaching your nervous system how to sense where your body is in space and how to adjust. That skill, that's called proprioception, and it's the thing that decides whether you catch yourself or whether you go down. How to do it? Stand next to a counter or a solid chair, one hand on it for balance, stand tall. Now step your right foot straight back, maybe a foot and a half, 2 feet. Your front knee bends a little, your back heel comes off the ground, hold for a second or two. Then push through your front foot and come back to standing. Switch legs, that's one set. Do 6 on each leg, rest, do it again 2 to 3 times a week. And please don't worry about going deep. A small step back with good control is worth 10 times more than a big dramatic lunge where you're wobbling everywhere. Slow and steady, that's the whole point. You're basically rehearsing the moment your body needs to catch itself, so that when it actually happens, and it will at some point, your body already knows what to do.
Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.